Yashar, chapter 90. At that time in the 5th year after the children of Yasharel had passed over the Yarden, after the children of Yasharel had rested from their war with the Canaanim, at that time great and severe battles arose between Edom and the children of Kittim, and the children of Kittim fought against Edom. And Abianas, king of Kittim, went forth in that year, that is in the 31st year of his reign, and a great force with him of the mighty men of the children of Kittim, and he went to Seir to fight against the children of Esau. And Hadad the king of Edom heard of his report, and he went forth to meet him with a heavy people and strong force, and engaged in battle with him in the field of Edom. And the hand of Kittim prevailed over the children of Esau, and the children of Kittim slew of the children of Esau 22,000 men, and all the children of Esau fled from before them. And the children of Kittim pursued them, and they reached Hadad king of Edom, who was running before them, and they caught him alive and brought him to Abianas king of Kittim. And Abianas ordered him to be slain, and Hadad king of Edom died in the 48th year of his reign. And the children of Kittim continued their pursuit of Edom, and they smote them with a great slaughter, and Edom became subject to the children of Kittim. And the children of Kittim ruled over Edom, and Edom became under the hand of the children of Kittim, and became one kingdom from that day. And from that time they could no longer lift up their heads, and their kingdom became one with the children of Kittim. And Abianas placed officers in Edom, and all the children of Edom became subject and tributary to Abianas. And Abianas turned back to his own land, Kittim. And when he returned, he renewed his government, and built for himself a spacious and fortified palace for a royal residence, and reigned securely over the children of Kittim and over Edom. In those days, after the children of Yasharel had driven away all the Canaanim and the Amorim, Yahusha was old and advanced in years. And Yahweh said to Yahusha, "You are old, advanced in life, and a great part of the land remains to be possessed. Now therefore divide this land for an inheritance to the 9 tribes and to the half-tribe of Manasseh." And Yahusha rose up and did as Yahweh had spoken to him. And he divided the whole land to the tribes of Yasharel as an inheritance according to their divisions. But to the tribe at Levi he gave no inheritance. The offerings of Yahweh are their inheritance as Yahweh had spoken of them by the hand of Moshe. And Yahusha gave Mount Chevron to Caleb the son of Jephunneh, one portion above his brethren, as Yahweh had spoken through Moshe. Therefore Chevron became an inheritance to Caleb and his children unto this day. And Yahusha divided the whole land by lots to all Yasharel for an inheritance, as Yahweh had commanded him. And the children of Yasharel gave cities to the Leviim from their own inheritance, and suburbs for their cattle and property, as Yahweh had commanded Moshe, so did the children of Yasharel. And they divided the land by lot, whether great or small. And they went to inherit the land according to their boundaries. And the children of Yasharel gave to Yahusha the son of Nun an inheritance amongst them. By the word of Yahweh did they give to him the city which he required, Timnath-Serach in Mount Ephraim, and he built the city and dwelt therein. These are the inheritances which Eleazar the priest and Yahusha the son of Nun and the heads of the fathers of the tribes portioned out to the children of Yasharel by lot in Shiloh, before Yahweh, at the door of the tabernacle, and they left off dividing the land. And Yahweh gave the land to Yasharel, and they possessed it as Yahweh had spoken to them, and as Yahweh had sworn to their ancestors. And Yahweh gave to Yasharel rest from all their enemies around them, and no man stood up against them. And Yahweh delivered all their enemies into their hands, and not one thing failed of all the good which Yahweh had spoken to the children of Yasharel. Yea, Yahweh performed everything. And Yahusha called to all the children of Yasharel, and he blessed them, and commanded them to serve Yahweh, and he afterward sent them away, and they went each man to his city, and each man to his inheritance. And the children of Yasharel served Yahweh all the days of Yahusha, and Yahweh gave them rest from all around them, and they dwelt securely in their cities. And it came to pass in those days that Abianas king of Kittim died in the 38th year of his reign, that is the 7th year of his reign over Edom, and they buried him in his place which he had built for himself, and Latinus reigned in his stead 50 years. And during his reign he brought forth an army, and he went and fought against the inhabitants of Britannia and Kernania, the children of Elisha son of Javan, and he prevailed over them and made them tributary. He then heard that Edom had revolted from under the hand of Kittim, and Latinus went to them and smote them and subdued them, and placed them under the hand of the children of Kittim. And Edom became one kingdom with the children of Kittim all the days. And for many years there was no king in Edom, and their government was with the children of Kittim and their king. And it was in the 26th year after the children of Yasharel had passed the Yarden, that is the 66th year after the children of Yasharel had departed from Mitzrayim, that Yahusha was old, advanced in years, being 108 years old in those days. And Yahusha called to all Yasharel, to their elders, their judges and officers, after Yahweh had given to all Yasharel rest from all their enemies round about. And Yahusha said to the elders of Yasharel and to their judges, "Behold, I am old, advanced in years, and you have seen what Yahweh has done to all the nations whom he has driven away from before you, for it is Yahweh who has fought for you. Now therefore strengthen yourselves to guard, and to do all the words of the Torah of Moshe, not to deviate from it to the right or to the left, and not to come amongst those nations who are left in the land, neither shall you make mention of the name of their Elohim, but you shall cleave to Yahweh Eloheka, as you have done to this day." And Yahusha greatly exhorted the children of Yasharel to serve Yahweh all their days. And all Yasharel said, "We will serve Yahweh Eloheinu all our days, we and our children, and our children's children, and our seed forever." And Yahusha cut a covenant with the people on that day, and he sent away the children of Yasharel, and they went each man to his inheritance and to his city. And it was in those days, when the children of Yasharel were dwelling securely in their cities, that they buried the coffins of the tribes of their ancestors, which they had brought up from Mitzrayim, each man in the inheritance of his children. The 12 sons of Yaakov did the children of Yasharel bury, each man in the possession of his children. And these are the names of the cities wherein they buried the 12 sons of Yaakov, whom the children of Yasharel had brought up from Mitzrayim. And they buried Reuven and Gad on this side of the Jordan, in Romia, which Moshe had given to their children. And Shimon and Levi they buried in the city Mauda, which he had given to the children of Shimon, and the suburb of the city was for the children of Levi. And Yahudah they buried in the city of Benjamin, opposite Beit Lechem. And the bones of Yishakar and Zebulun they buried in Sidon, in the portion which fell to their children. And Dan was buried in the city of his children in Eshtael. And Naphtali and Asher they buried in Kadesh Naphtali, each man in his place which he had given to his children. And the bones of Yosef they buried in Shechem, in the part of the field which Yaakov had purchased from Shamor, and which became to Yosef for an inheritance. And they buried Benjamin in Yerushalayim, opposite the Yevutzi, which was given to the children of Benjamin. The children of Yasharel buried their fathers, each man in the city of his children. And at the end of 2 years, Yahusha the son of Nun died, 110 years old. And the time which Yahusha judged Yasharel was 28 years, and Yasharel served Yahuwah all the days of his life. And the other affairs of Yahusha, and his battles, and his reproofs with which he reproved Yasharel, and all which he had commanded them, and the names of the cities which the children of Yasharel possessed in his days, behold, they are written in the Sefer of the words of Yahusha to the children of Yasharel, and in the Sefer of the wars of Yahweh, which Moshe and Yahusha and the children of Yasharel had written. And the children of Yasharel buried Yahusha in the border of his inheritance, in Timnath Terach, which was given to him in Mount Ephraim. And Eleazar the son of Aharon died in those days, and they buried him in a hill belonging to Pinakak his son, which was given him in Mount Ephraim,